Do Sam and James go to Brit's wedding? Episode 10 of Single Drunk Female begins with a dream of Sam sitting at a bar with her dad. She confesses to her father anxieties about being 1 year sober and about a rocky relationship with Brit. When she wakes up, she's breathing heavily. That day, her probation ends and her mom helps her get ready for Brit's wedding. James is supposed to give her a ride, but never shows up. Unbeknownst to Sam, he's drinking. When he finally arrives at the wedding venue, he claims he was rear-ended on the way. Does Brit go through with the wedding? Brit calls for Angeline, the owner of the bridal shop where she bought her dress. She insists her dress doesn't fit, but Angeline sees through her complaints. She wants to blame the dress, but she's just scared of getting married. Joel is nervous about the delay, while guests simply enjoy drinks. One of Brit's colleagues even asks out Felicia in the interim. What does Brit confess to Sam? Angeline sees Sam looking for Brit, so she brings her to the bride. Brit asks Sam if she should go through with the wedding, but she realizes it's weird for Sam to be helping her. She unintentionally insults Sam by telling her she's good at self-work, just not other people work. Brit also admits that she hooked up with Joel right after Sam's dad died at his Shiva. Sam tells her, good luck with the wedding, and walks out. Does Sam break up with James? Sam then steals James away and says she needs to get out of there. He kisses her, and she realizes he's been drinking. She leaves, and he chases after her. She tells him he broke the rules, they can't be together now. James tries to convince her to just have fun tonight, but she insists work too hard to get to where she is now. He then tells her he loves her, but Sam says he's just drunk. She drives away, leaving him at the wedding. How does Single Drunk Female Season 1 end? Depressed and let down by those she cares about, Sam goes home to play video games. That night, she hears a knock on her door. When she opens it, she finds Brit in her wedding dress. Crying, Brit tells Sam that she went through the wedding, and she's married. Words apparently aren't adequate for the situation, so they play video games together on the living room floor for the rest of the night. Based on Sam's reaction to Brit's earlier confession, the problems between the women aren't resolved. Yet, their individual hardships have brought them together, whether they like it or not. Season 1 of Single Drunk Female comes to an open-ended conclusion, albeit the satisfying kind. Although Sam's conflicts with James, Brit, and her own addiction haven't been totally resolved, we have a sense of where the, again, single and no longer drunk female is going from here. While things between Sam and Brit are still rocky, the season ended in the right place for their relationship. Brit and Joel's subplot was loosely thrown together, so I don't have many strong feelings regarding their marriage. But as for Brit's friendship with Sam, they have tentatively begun to heal their relationship, and this finale has given us the first solid step in that process. It's evident that Sam has come such a long way in her recovery. Like the installments before, this episode doesn't rely on cheap ploys to get Sam drinking again and create drama. I certainly expected this to happen at some point, but writers took the less trodden path. Seeing Sam face the challenges of recovery, especially everything she had to deal with in the finale, has been a rewarding journey. Even if the show can be at times trite, Sam is an authentic character whom we love to see excel.